Hey you guys, blessed you yo here with another high-rated DB matchup. This time we have Aurora Luster who's playing BAPK going against Youngest Thief who's on the new deck, Drytryon. For those of you who don't know, this is kind of like what people say is like the new Netcross. A lot of people hate calling it that because they have so much love for Netcross. But it's just a ritual deck that performs really well. So I'm just going to get right into it. So he opens Ragged Gloves, Red Eyes Fusion, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Silent Boots, Brigandine. This is a pretty poor hand going second. No high impact hand traps. He already has one brick in his hand and his opponent's going first, so you kind of hate to see that. So opponent opens double pre-prep, Drytryon Alpha, Drytryon Zeta, and then one orange light. So his hand's really good. Mainly the point is deck is kind of like get to Ben 10 loop, and then get to Herald. You just want to fill your hand with a whole bunch of fairies and have Herald on the field with like 1 to 2 cards. So he's going to use Alpha's effect, Tribute to Zeta, Special Alpha, add Ben 10. Then he's going to use Dawn of the Herald, Tribute to Ben 10, Special Summon the Herald to Perfection. When you open pre-prep, it's pretty nice. When you open like pre-prep and then like a Drytryon, it's pretty good. Sorry, I'm like all in the camera. Had an itch. Yeah, when you open those two, it's like pretty good because you get to Herald early, on like your second summon, as you see. Searches the Ben 10 off the hair. Yeah, Dawn. I mean, adds. Yeah, you guys know what I meant. So it's like really cool here. You can like go into needle fiber with this deck if you just normal Herald Light, which is like really good opening this. Like one of it, not multiples, but like even with multiples, you get to keep one too if you like your hand's nuts. You get to make Link Karibo because this deck doesn't lock you out of your extra deck, and you can especially like Gamma out of your deck off needle fiber. Yeah, so he's definitely doing that. Going to Link Cross, get the tokens. March it back to Gamma. He just checks the 6th card and he just scoops because he knows he's going to needle fiber combo and his hand was already really poor. So this time Aurora Luster is going to go first. And this time he opens Silent Boots, Ragged Gloves, Solemn Judgment, Red Eyes Black Dragon, and Droll Unlock. This hand would be really, really poor if he didn't have Droll Unlock. This kind of just shuts him out of the whole turn. And then he's just going to get OTK'd next turn. This Droll is just really, really powerful. And it's probably the most impactful hand trap you can have versus his deck. As this deck can just play right through in the bureau. And he opens Double Herald, pre-prep, and Meta Knight is Drytryon. It'd be really good if he was going first, but unfortunately he is not. So he's going to go normal special. Standard level 3 plays, make Cherubini. Cherubini send the Graph. Seer, that makes the Rusty. Seer bring back the Cherubini. Rusty F. He's going to Herald that. Which is really good because you stop him from getting a lot of extenders. And the reason he couldn't like Herald the boots was because it wasn't an inherit summon, which is, if any of you didn't know that. So he's gonna boots effect, get the Shade Brigandine, Shade, make Link Spider to make Dragoons. Yeah. It's like the only powerful thing this deck can do, really. That's like why it's kind of lackluster, is because it doesn't have like a big boss monster to be afraid of. Like nobody's really afraid of like Farfa anymore. So he's gonna banish Cloak to add the Torrent Scale, set Judgment, and pass. So he has Judgment, Dragoons, Droll Unlock, and he has a Torrent Skills to discard off the Dragoons. So he's actually in a really good spot. He's gonna kill his opponent next turn, because the opponent literally has to search. He's more than likely going to search for a searcher. So his turn's just going to end. So he goes prep rights for Ben 10. He's going to draw. He's just going to check his next card and scoop. So Aurora couldn't side for some reason. There was a glitch in the system. So they decided to draw and then just let youngest thief go first. All right, so now this is looking just a little bit better for Aurora Luster, but unfortunately, you'd rather have Droll than all of these cards in your hand. You see, he opens two really, really high impact hand traps, Torrent Scales and Silent Boots. This hand could be really good if you took all of these out and just had one Droll in here. Maybe Droll Gamma, you know what I mean? Just like to protect yourself from getting Gamma, because you're definitely Drolling him with nothing on the board most of the time. So he opens Tactics, Cyber Emergency, Herald of Perfection, Drytryon Nova, and then Ben 10. This card is really, really good against this. In this deck because you can just search out the Drytron guys, and then Tactics is going to help him play through the Nibiru or the Gamma, whichever one it happens to. So he's going to go Cyber Emergency, search for a Drytron. And then whenever you open like Drytron Ben 10, like you're nuts. Like that's like the nuts. You're gonna Drytron tribute to Ben 10 and Ben 10 loop. He's gonna Gamma the Drytron, which is really good, but he still gets the Ben 10 search. Ben 10 get Ben 10. He's gonna Tactics to look at his hand, take out the Nibiru. And he can play through this because he has the Drytron Nova, which is nuts. And now he's gonna use this guy from Grave, tribute Ben 10. And you just play right through Nibiru Gamma, like that easy. Ben 10 effect, get Ben 10. Normal. Make Kriston, get Gamma. Make Link Cross, tokens, go into Marcher. Marcher special back to Gamma. It'd be sick if they had a Drytron tuner. It'd be really cool. Oh, he's gonna go on the Cyberse Integrator. This card's really good. It's basically like a level 3 formula. But it happens when it goes to grave. It's not a tuner either. So I should probably call it more like a Coral Dragon. Go on the Barricade. He draws the Herald off of the Integrator draw. Go on Auroradon. These guys are machine, if a lot of y'all didn't know. They make VFD. That's why they get to make VFD in this deck really easy. Auroradon effect. No, he didn't Auroradon effect. Yeah, I'm sorry. He just synchro into Croc. He's going to draw 2. Then he's going to Auroradon F. Oh, he didn't. He just banished the 3 different monsters for Trish, which is very easy to do in this deck. That way you don't have to main deck the brick of like Coatwing or like Warbler. So he just pops off 3. He doesn't get the effect of this, but he gets a free level 9 on board. And he goes straight into VFD, which is solid. Once you already check their hand with Tactics, you can pretty much know like this is gonna win you the game by itself unless they draw droplets or impermanence for turn. Because like Gamma's not gonna work because Driver's gonna be banished. So there's only like 2 cards that they could possibly draw. He should definitely just stand by phase stand by phase Calamities and call Dark. Yeah, he does. So he's gonna normal special because this is a Inherit Summon. He's gonna go in a Break Sword. He's gonna pass turn. Break Sword's really good because he's gonna get 3 blocks off of this. That's if he doesn't Calamities again. So he thinks in standby phase. He calls Light. I'm pretty sure it's just to protect himself from Nibiru. I probably would have just called Dark to make sure the Break Sword don't go off. Well, actually, they have a guy that can just bounce, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this card's insane. This card is insane. Like this card's really, really good. People are like gonna play into this. Like if we had events, people would definitely just play into what this guy does. Like just because his effect is that good. He forgot Ben, so he redoes it. Go into unicorn, discard, shuffle, make access code, and that's 53 plus 3,000. He just checks his next card and scoops. So yeah, as you can see, like Droll is probably the only thing that stops these Drytryon cards. They're really, really strong. Also, Phantom Knights are just not it right now. It would take like more than Searing Graph coming in 3. I definitely see those cards coming in 3 this ban list. Uh, it'll definitely take more than those cards coming in 3 to make this deck do something. This guy opened kind of crazy some of these games and just didn't have a chance to do much just because of the kind of format we in. He did draw double gamma the third game, and earlier he did draw Realize Black Dragon both games. So with that being said, just gotta take that into consideration. But before I end, quick shout out to a couple of my sponsors here. Shout out to Midwest Gaming. Be sure to check them out on eBay. Their affiliate link should be in the description below. Be sure to check them out on Facebook as well. Shout out to Pandemonium Gaming. Thank you for sending me everywhere you guys do. Shout out to PPG and Luxury for hosting online tournaments. You guys are doing everything you can to keep the game alive. We appreciate that. Also, shout out to T4T Token. He's a really good dude. He makes custom tokens. Be sure to check him out with that. Pretty much that's it, you guys. Oh, I'll also be doing a giveaway at 1K. So make sure you guys get those likes and subs up. Make sure you get those views up too. Let me know in the comment section below what decks you guys want to see play against each other. What decks are you guys interested in? What kind of technical play would you want to learn from some decks? What decks would you guys like to see me play? I'll be playing on Dueling Book these next couple days. So just let me know what you guys want me to play. With that being said, bless you, yo. Signing out of here, you guys. Peace.